Hi, welcome to Quinn's RC. Are you sick and tired of searching on YouTube for low budget studio setups and what you get is a 20-minute video describing affiliate linked items that add up to thousands of dollars? This is not that. I'm just starting off my channel. I'm going from a GoPro and a tripod to a couple other accessories. I'm going to run through those today. I'm going to keep it short and hopefully useful for real world people who don't have thousands of dollars to spend. If you're working on a channel, maybe some of these low budget items will help you get a little better at what you do on your road to becoming famous on the internet. Stick around and see what we have in store. The GoPro on a little tripod is great for workbench kinds of things like this when I have this small scale RC and I'm working on it. But for bigger things, it's not quite so good. So this is a tripod, a bigger tripod. It was just on Amazon and cheap. And it also has, what I liked, is it has a level and you can put GoPro on it with this little adapter, and so then I can have a higher perch like this. Here's the little tripod. Here's a little truck. Next I got this mount for an iPhone to mount onto GoPro accessories, so that way I can have two cameras. And also I hope I can put the iPhone on this little tripod, because the GoPro, if you want to show something detailed close up, it does not focus at less than about a foot. So this is about as close as you can get and still have it in focus. This is the mount that came with the GoWorks adapter, and it just has a much more solid and hefty feel. So I can use this instead of the one that came with the tripod. So the way this clamp works is you unscrew the thumb screw on the back until it's wide enough to fit on your phone. Then you slide in your phone, tighten the thumb screw till it's snug, and now you can mount it on any of your GoPro mount points. Okay, so now I have my GoPro on the tripod, so I can switch cameras like this. I'll have to work with getting things centered. And the iPhone is sort of better at focusing close up, but not 100%. Now I knew that my iPhone 11 doesn't focus at close range very well. I've seen channels that use an iPhone 11 Pro, and those seem to focus a lot better. In anticipation of that, I got this kit that has a wide-angle lens and a macro lens. It was sort of more expensive than I wanted to spend, so this is kind of high for my budget, especially seeing as it's a bit of an experiment. I don't even know if it's going to work. If I can run a macro lens while I'm taking video and have any kind of reasonable result. It's has a nice little kit, the clamp to put on your phone, a lanyard if you want to use that. It comes with a pretty bright little LED light that you can clip on your phone. Has 3 different settings, a USB charging cable for the light, and then the lenses. I got to look at those important instructions, and I'll be right back on how you use it. And it's pretty easy to use this lens. You just screw it onto the clip, which actually was the most difficult part. I was wanting to cross thread, but it eventually worked. And then you just clip it over your camera. There are little crosshairs in there, and they want you to angle this way, so I guess it's out of the way, and then you're ready to go. So I'm going to do some little tests to show you how it works. This is my iPhone 11 on my little GoPro tripod. I've marked out the edges of the frame with a couple of pens just to show what the wide angle lens does. Here's the wide angle lens. You can see, let me try to adjust it here. There's a little vignetting happening. The case on my phone is pretty thick. That's a little better. But you can see how much of a difference it makes on this even close range, how much wider your view is. This is with the macro lens on. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do videos in this configuration, but let's see what happens when I bring this close to the lens. It's supposed to be within like 1.5 to 2 inches. Now that is pretty impressive. So I don't know, I might use this in instances where I really want to get a very detailed close-up, and I'll take the time to swap the lens on and off. So that's what those lenses do for you. Because I have a son who's isolating with COVID in the same area where my workbench is, I'm in my dining room. So I've turned off my overhead light in my dining room. This is the clip-on LED lamp that's included with the lenses. That's low, medium, and high. So it's not extremely powerful, but I guess if you're in a very low light situation, it would help. So that concludes the first budget studio video from Quinn's RC. You might not be into RC, but if you're into growing your channel with budget equipment, give me a subscribe. Keep tabs on how I'm doing. Let me know in the comments and I'll subscribe to your site, and keep tabs on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Until next time.